I mean, it definitely has not been an easy ride, especially I've been here all for, I guess, 5 years total. And Coach G and I, we were working, man. Like, we didn't have it easy. We didn't have any handouts, but all we knew was to work hard and stay together. And we just knew that we just had to stick together as a team and make sure that no matter what, we knew that we had an end goal and to take this team to new heights. And I think what we saw today on the court was everything come to fruition. We worked hard. We knew exactly what we needed to do to get the job done. And like you said, we were down 12, but that just shows the fight that this team has. We never gave up. We never quit. And we knew that we just needed to rely on each other, have each other's backs, and get the dub, and we got the job done today. So I'm super proud of us today. Once in a lifetime experience. I mean, I'm just so excited that we were able to do that together, share that moment together. I think it's special, and it's something that I'll never forget for the rest of my life.
For sure. It was very surreal. It was really special, too, just to be celebrating with such a tight-knit group and with a group that, like, we all care so much about. And I'm really excited that we were able to do that, and it was a great moment for us.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it just shows that she believes in me. She's believed in me for the past 4 or 5 years now, and I knew that I needed to step up and help my team out and make sure that we could get the job done. So that just goes to show the amount of trust and belief that she has in all of us here, all 15 of us. And I knew that I needed to come in, get the job done, work together with my team, and we did that.
Definitely today I really had to buy into next play mindset. Like, I know there was a couple times that they got an easy bucket or we turned over the ball or something like that, but the next play mindset really got me, like, locked in and kept me going throughout this game. And I really just had to, like, you know, continue trusting in my teammates and leaning on them in times where I felt like adversity was kind of hitting. And I really just I wanted to make sure that we were all locked into and all on the same page. I think that's something that we really talked about a lot on the court, just doing little check-ins with each other and just making sure everyone was on the same page really helped us get this win today.
I mean, as you mentioned, being an Ivy League athlete, we kind of have best of both worlds in terms of best academics, best athletics, and learning how to manage that and maintain what it takes to get through that type of grind. So I think just generally speaking, the type of grind and resiliency that it takes to be successful here has contributed to our success on the court. So definitely just the overall grind of being an Ivy League student athlete has definitely helped us out.
I think the way we attack every day and we attack scouts is unlike any other program too. And I think we really do a good job studying outside of the court too, like studying the plays, the other team's plays. Sometimes we know the other team's plays better than they know them. But and I think that is a very Ivy League thing to do, but I think it's helped us win a lot of games and helped us, like, be on the same page and stay locked in.
Yep. And I'll add a little bit more to that. I think our program, Coach G makes it a point to make sure that we're the most detail-oriented program in the country. And I think that once again just shows to our Ivy League resiliency, Ivy League grind. She's an Ivy League grad too, so she knows what it takes. And well, whatever we can do, we want to outsmart the team and make sure that we're doing what it takes both mentally and physically to get the win. We started from the bottom and now we're here. I mean, I remember trying to recruit people to come to the gym, come to our games, try to fill the gym up. So it's insane. It is insane, the difference that has been since my freshman year to now, where we're selling out games. This is our second sold-out game of the year, and I think it's insane to see how much our community really supports us, is really backing us. And I mean, I know for a fact we have the best fans in the Ivy League, and it shows every night, every time we get the opportunity to step out on our home court.
Yeah, for sure. I think the community here is unmatched. Like, from the success through well-being and just the administration here, or just walking around campus and running into students and who always supports you. And even my professor, like, randomly one time, Dean Teeny was like, Jada, I saw you on a poster on College Walk. And I was like, I didn't even know I was on a poster on College Walk, but okay. And then this was literally in the middle of class. So, like, I think the support system here is literally unmatched, and I'm so grateful to be a part of a program like this.
Yeah. You know, one, it's like nothing's going to be given to you, right? I try to tell our players that all the time. You know, like, life is just never that easy. And if it is that easy, it's coming for you later, right? So, you know, everything has to be earned. And I really felt like today, like, you know, Cornell came out with a mission. Like, they could have totally ruined our season, you know, and they could have, you know, and they played so well. You know, huge props to them. And Dana, I thought she coached a great game. Somebody I look up to in this league. So, you know, I was actually like, I'm glad we had to work for it, you know, because we have to work for it next weekend, and we're going to have to work for it in March. And, you know, this team, like, specifically this team, is like, our average win margin is extremely high. You know, it's in the teens. And that's just something that, you know, we've probably gotten a little comfortable with. And so, you know, this is what March is about. March, you know, that's why it's March Madness. But in terms of like how I feel about the program, the community, the experience of Columbia, you know, it's hard. It's really hard to put it into like a couple words for me. You know, it's so close to home. You know, it is home for me, and you know, I've been really embraced by the people here, from the administration to the players and like the other athletes and people on campus. So I feel, like I said, I just have a ton of gratitude right now for it all. You know. Yeah, and I can take a deep breath, probably. You know, there's a lot that goes into a night like tonight, you know, being senior night, having 8 seniors, and then also with the brink of an Ivy League title, your first Ivy League title at home, right? There was so much pressure today, and, you know, I was just, in my staff, trying to, like, really keep a cool head about it, keep it away from our players, remind them that there will be distractions, but, like, this is where we got to be together. So, like, you know, I think, again, I can take a deep breath now, which is, I'm looking forward to doing that with our team downstairs. But I'm also, like, really excited about next week, you know, that challenge and what that brings for us and that opportunity, because every time we've been granted or given an opportunity, our team has truly risen to that occasion. So I'm excited to execute this week. Well, I think they have a great sense of self-awareness, and they know when it's not good or it's not right. And, like, sometimes you just need that pause or, like, that break in the game to be like, hey, this is what we need to fix, or, like, let's wake up. Because I do think, like, this environment can shell-shock you a little bit, like, with all of it, all the things we just talked about. But, again, like, extreme amount of grit this program has. You know, like, that's one of our core values. And, you know, I think with grit comes having a growth mindset. And I thought our players, you know, really grew and took a big step that we needed to take today as a program. Yeah, I mean, stars have to align, right, at some point. It has not been an easy journey here, you know, and it took a while to get to this point. I said, like, when I got to 50, I was like, Kyle, I promise the next 50 are coming a lot quicker. And they did, right, you know, and that's why we're here right now. But it took everybody that came before me. It took all of my teammates. It took all of the players that are here now. And, again, my phenomenal staff of people to help us stay consistent in our messaging and keep me grounded, you know, because, again, this is an up and down journey. I got to thank my family, my partner, and everybody else just for keeping me grounded and, you know, being able to lead our team and our program. They're ready. You know, they knew today was, I mean, like, you know, it's funny. Like, I knew we would win today. I didn't know it would be that interesting, but it was, right? And I have a group of people that I trust and I love, and when you have those two things, I think you can accomplish great things. And so I think, you know, they're ready to take that step. Like I said, I thought we needed today to mature, right? That we needed to be able to execute down the stretch. We needed to be able to come back after a team put us on our heels. And that was great growth for us. Very different styles, right? Very different styles. I thought Cornell did a good job. Like, they just dared us a lot. They were like, hey, we're going to play underneath you and see what you guys can do. And, you know, I think we didn't necessarily take shots that we should have. I don't think we played smoothly in transition. We had a lot of careless turnovers. I haven't even seen the stats, but it felt like we turned the ball over like a gazillion times. But, like, I also thought, too, it was a physical game right from the get-go. I mean, Caitlin hit the floor like 4 times in the first minute of the game, I felt like. And that was them sending a message, right? And so, you know, our team needs to be ready for that because we are physical and we are athletic. And, you know, if teams want to beat you, they have to match your game and then also give you something you're not used to seeing. So, you know, I expect their best. I expect Harvard or Penn's best. I expect Princeton's best. I hope that's what we will get, you know, and we're going to be ready for that matchup. Yeah, I mean, I think it's March, right? Like, I think you play and coach to play in March, right? You don't just, like, and this is the thing, like, some people not luck into, I don't believe in luck, I believe in hard work, but I think, you know, you can work really hard and upset a couple teams and get your spot, but, like, that is not the story of this team, you know? They need to understand, like, this is go time right now, this is crunch time, and so we have to openly and honestly talk about that and how we're feeling and how we're ready so we can lean on each other and be really honest in those hard moments. But yeah, you know, I think we just have to make sure we address what's in front of us one game at a time.